Hi and welcome to Bill Gat Farms. It was cold last night. I think it got in the 30s. Guys, it's like June 7th or 8th. Oh boy, it was cold. It's starting to warm up, thankfully, and we've got to rake our hay. But we can't rake it until we do a couple of things. Number one, we need to service this, and we've got to wait a little while until the dew burns off. So while that's happening, let's get this thing serviced, and then I'll show you how we rake. This is a Frontier 8-wheel rake. I really have enjoyed this rake. I'd like to have a larger rake, maybe a 10-wheel rake, so I can pull rows in a little more, or quickly, let me say that. This one works really well. They're not terribly expensive. They're ground driven, no PTO. They do have one hydraulic. Let me show you where that is. Right here in the center, there's your ram, and it just raises up and then gravity pushes it down. When I pull the lever for the hydraulic, these arms will fold up and then I can get through a gate. There's a few grease fittings that I think are pretty important. These here, there's 2 on each side, and then we got all of our wheels. And it just takes a little squirt here and there. Once we get that done, this will be ready to go. And then we can start servicing or checking out the baler. We can't rake until the dew comes off the grass, at which time I'm gonna rake it into a row. That way it sort of flips it one more time and the sun dries the bottom, and then we can bale it. Gotta get a pair of gloves before I start this adventure, and a rag. This is probably one of the easiest pieces of equipment to service. You can find a little Chico. I bet it's on this side. It is on this side. Just a little bit of grease and on all the fittings. Check the air in the tires. I see some water squirting out. We don't like that. There we go. Glad I decided to do this. Once we check the air in the tires, I gotta tell you, that's just about it, guys. I might put a little grease down there in those axle bearings. Oh no, what's going on? That thing is taking a lot of, there we go. It's taking a lot of grease. There are bigger rakes and different styles of rakes. There's roller rakes, there's wheeled rakes, there's these rotary rakes. This to me is a good entry point, and it's fairly inexpensive when you kind of look at rakes. You can replace all the parts on them, and I think you probably can do that with the other rakes as well. On this one, this is what I learned on, and I love it. What I'm looking for is a little bit of grease to come out the backside. There we go. Oh, I just popped the thing off. That's too funny. Well, that's not gonna work. We gotta get a mallet and put that back on. All right, guys, where we're looking is right around the axle. I'll hold it. We're looking for some grease to come out. Sometimes water comes out first. There it goes, you see it? I'll do a little bit more so you can really see it. All right, I like that. That's good. All right, guys, outside of tapping the 2 dust covers on, this unit's ready. I'm gonna tap those on and then go disconnect this and then connect the baler. So it was a 2nd and 3rd wheel. That doesn't want to come out. That one going in. But this one, that does not want to go in. So we're gonna raise it up and tap it on just before we drop it. All right, guys, we're gonna go switch this out and then get the baler. It's gonna take me a little while to get the baler hooked up because it's kind of buried in junk. Look, got a tire on it. Actually got 3 tires on it, 4 tires. So I gotta get all that junk moved. Then I can get the baler out. I've moved these so many times. I really want to stop. I've been using this thing for firewood for our cottage. So whenever I'm splitting wood, I set this basket right next to the splitter. Whenever I get one of those little short or small pieces, toss it in. Then I can move it wherever I want because it's contained and it's on sort of a skid, its own skid. This is an IBC tote. I took the tote out because I don't need the tote, but the cage, that's pretty cool. I always get nervous when I pull it out of here. I don't know why. Don't want to forget that. Get out of gear, dummy. All right, guys, now we're on a search for grease fittings. Mike, my neighbor, who has a similar baler, but it's twine, showed me some grease fittings that I don't think I saw before. So we're gonna start with the ones that are obvious, and then we're gonna start looking for some that are less obvious. Okay, guys, to me, this is just a big machine. Of course, I'm having trouble figuring out how to open it. Where are you? There, no, here you are. So to me, guys, this is a big machine. Here we go. It's big, a lot of grease points on it. Let's get the grease gun, a couple gloves. Every year, guys, I say I'm gonna do the grease fittings, but I forget. Wow. There we go. Do it till we see grease. You know what? I'll clean everything up when I'm done. There is a grease fitting in there. I'm gonna have to take that apart. I usually go through a couple of tubes. When I'm servicing my equipment. As you probably know, I'm not sponsored by anybody. So when I tell you something about a product that I like, it's because I really like it. They're not giving me the product, although it'd be nice if Makita did give me a grease gun like this, but they didn't. This thing is awesome. You should get one for your farm. I'll leave a link in the description in case you want to check it out. Let's get this out of the way. I'm gonna put it up because I know I'll step on it. Hit it again. That's not right. That's right. We'll get all our grease off the grease fittings or the zircles when we're done. All right, guys, moving around. Not that we have to grease this because we don't really mess with this too much, but we do need to look at it. Let's do it once around on the baler, and then we're gonna go do some raking. Looking up in here is the net wrap. If in that same area would be trays if we had twine, but thankfully we don't have twine because this stuff really rocks. This is the side that we did a little while ago. Got all the grease fittings are done. Once we get it operational or running, we'll turn the PTO on, the chains will start moving, and that's when we'll lube the chains. Inside here is another roll of net wrap, which is unbelievably heavy. You can tell this side is all, you can't really tell. Oh, I missed one. No, I got it. This whole side is done. We've got one chain over here. We're gonna leave the wings up because when we get the PTO running, I'm gonna need to grease everything with that can of grease. All right, guys, let's go do some raking. At this point, it's around 10:30, and once we start raking, I'll be on the tractor until we're done baling, which I'm gonna guess is around 6. We'll see. Sorry guys, it's kind of windy out here. I told you I'd be on until 6 o'clock. It's 6 and I still got to get all the, ooh, it's just dust everywhere. It's 6 o'clock and I got to get all the bales inside. So right now I'm gonna disconnect the baler and then we're gonna right now I'm gonna disconnect the baler and I'm gonna employ the wife to drive the trailer so we can pick up all the bales. Normally I'd be blowing this out about now, but since it's 6 o'clock, I wanna get all the bales inside the barn just in case it rains. Okay, that's heavy. That's really heavy. Here's a look at the inside of the baler. Those are some really big belts. What are you doing, ducks? Not a lot of hay, but some is better than none, right? Today I think I did 22 bales, and that's about 22,000 pounds. So we're gonna put these up when they cool off in a little bit, probably in the morning. I'm gonna go check the weather now to make sure we don't have any rain coming in. If we got rain coming in, they're all coming off of here. I've also got to go pick up another one down below. I forgot about it, so I got to go get that one too. Thanks a lot for watching our videos. We hope you enjoy them, guys. We've got a hay series. I'm not really saying it's a hay series, but there's several videos about making hay here on this farm. If you want to see it, look right up here. Hopefully my camera's working today so you don't see me going. Hey, we appreciate you watching the videos. We hope you enjoy them as much as we enjoy making them for you. Consider giving us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you. Let me know where you live. Do you do any farming? What do you think of our videos? Are they working? Are they not working? Again, thanks a lot for watching our videos. Consider giving us a thumbs up. And until next time, God bless you guys.